Hey folks, welcome to the YouTube channel Fuel Your Inner Self. Imagine being in a world where you can't be yourself. You must do what others say, even if it feels wrong. Your thoughts and feelings don't matter. You feel stuck and suffocated without freedom or individuality. But deep down, you have a dream that excites you. That's where your journey begins. It's hard because people doubt you and say you can't follow your dreams. But inside, you know there's something fantastic waiting if you take the chance. That's where Sia's story came up. She lives in a world where everyone wants her to be like everyone else. But she holds on to her dream with all her strength. Even when things get tough, she keeps going and eventually achieves her dreams of becoming a famous fashion designer and an entrepreneur. But before we dive into her story, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for updates on our future transformative videos. Your support means everything to us. Once upon a time, a young girl named Sia lived in a quaint village between lush green hills. From a young age, everyone around her told Sia that she should follow the traditional path set by her family and ancestors. Get married at a young age, raise a family, and tend to the household chores. Despite the societal pressure to conform, Sia yearned for something more. She dreamt of being a successful businesswoman, starting her own company, being in charge, traveling everywhere, and helping other girls and women from her village. But her family and friends laughed at her dreams, saying they were all silly ideas. They told her she would only be let down if tried to do such things differently from what was usual. Despite the discouragement, Sia remained steadfast in her resolve. She didn't want to end up like the girls in her village, who had big dreams of becoming doctors, engineers, and teachers, but were forced to marry early or give up on their dreams to work in agriculture or family businesses. She didn't want that life for herself. After she finished her bachelor's degree at a college near her village, her parents arranged a marriage for her. But she didn't want that. So, on the day of her engagement, she ran away to Bangalore with the help of her friends. She started studying for an MSc in fashion designing at JD Institute of Fashion Technology and was determined to do well. Along with studies, she also took part-time jobs for saving money. After she finished her master's degree with top grades, she got a job in Mumbai as a fashion stylist for Acme Services. As Sia kept working at her job, her dream of starting her own business grew even more stronger. But so did the pressure to fit in with what everyone else was doing. Even though she had many worries in her personal life, nothing stopped her from chasing her dreams. Sia didn't give up. She decided to start her own business called Sia Caps Creation. She began with a small shop selling handmade caps, beanies, and bonnets made by talented artists with several unique designs. Sia learned all about making caps and worked with designers, and soon her business expanded to big places like malls, airports, and bus stations. Even when things get tough, she didn't quit. She worked hard, driven by a strong desire to prove people who doubted her wrong. As time passed, her business grew bigger, and she became well known in the business world. People respected her for her dedication and unique presentation. Finally, her efforts paid off. And today, she is receiving the Steve Award for Women in Business. When she arrived at the venue, she saw her parents standing there. She hugged them tightly and said sorry for leaving her engagement, making their pride down. Her parents said achieving her dream had made her even more proud. Now she is receiving the most prestigious award for a women entrepreneur. Her parents are standing in front of her and clapping in pride. That's what she wanted for so long. She got a little overwhelmed. After the ceremony, Sia's parents asked her to come to the village. She hesitated initially, But they convinced her that everything is okay now. They said everyone was waiting for her. Upon Sia's return to her village, she was greeted with overwhelming joy and celebration. Congratulations poured in from every corner, accompanied by warm hugs and invitations to shared meals. People eagerly snapped countless pictures with her, their pride in her accomplishments shining brightly. Sia found herself immersed in a whirlwind of happiness, scarcely able to believe her eyes. These were the same individuals who, not long ago, had urged her to embrace a more conventional path of marriage and settling down. Sia's story teaches us that chasing our dreams is tough when others want something different. But it's important to trust our feelings, not just what others say. Our lives are ours and our families, not others to decide. If something feels right, we should do it for ourselves and for our family, not to please others. If Sia had listened to her family, she might not have succeeded. But she stayed true to her dreams and is now successful everywhere. We should stick to what we believe, not what society thinks. That way, we can make our name shine. So, that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video.